So I've been searching the internet for some time, and I can't find any reviews or tests for this stabilizer. So I decided to get one myself, and I hope that I made the right decision. So what we got here right now is the Weifeng stabilizer. So I bought this one for about $145. I got this on a discounted rate. Online it actually is around $215. So I think I was able to get this one for cheap. All right, so this so basically it comes in a box, obviously. And now we have this bag here. So the stabilizer has already been assembled, so you really don't need to do anything just to balance this one. So let's just try. So and it also comes with this strap, and also we have the bag. Of course, it's kind of okay. Same thing like with my Benro. It's kind of okay. So now what we have is the stabilizer. So it's really not that big. Online, if you look at it, it seems to be bigger in the images online. It's not really that big here, if you notice. But so basically, it comes in with a 3-leg weights, I guess. I'm not really good at these things. I'm just new to this. I think it's balanced, but it's really wobbly. So yeah, it comes with a quick release plate. It's not really that quick because you really need to just pull it up like that. Okay, so you got the release plate there. There's like an adjustment knob here where you do some micro adjustments later on when you do the balancing. My camera is a Nikon D50-200, so it's really light. This weights, if you notice, we actually have 1, 2, 4, at least 4 sections there of those weights. So we have at least all 12 weights. We're not really gonna use that all, at least on the on my camera. Per bigger cameras, you may need to use this all of these weights, but in my case, I will need to use only at least 2 of this one. This telescoping kind of thing here. The total height of this one is around 3 or 4 feet. But in my case, I really don't need to use all of this one. You can actually use this one as a you can use this one as a a short monopod. This one is actually the HP-200. The one that they're selling online right now that I checked is the HP-220. So it's actually longer. If you extend it, like, it will actually reach about 5 feet. This one is only around 3 or 4, I guess. In my case, I really not need to use that. Okay, I just need. I'll be needing this one like this. I'm kind of surprised that it is actually well built. The construction of the material itself, compared to other stabilizers, I think this one really don't look like a cheap stabilizer. So it's kind of like professional if you actually look at it. It's kind of cool. And yeah, I think the good thing about this one is that you can actually adjust the gimbal. You can adjust the gimbal here, so yeah, you can just if you needed to balance, or if you need to extend the leg or the weights below, then you'll have that option. As what I mentioned earlier, in my case, I'm not going to be needing this weights here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the weights here. Later on, I'll be putting my camera and we'll be doing a test if this is actually going to be a good one. I hope that this is actually a good stabilizer. Actually kind of so we're just gonna screw this one, so because my camera is actually light, so I really don't need all of these weights here. So all I need is like at least 2. I've had stabilizer before, and there are like two weights, extra two weights there. Originally I was trying to use all the weights, and I realized that it's actually too heavy down below, so it kind of wobbles a bit. I realized that if your camera is small, then you really don't need all this weight. If your camera is heavy, then you may need to use all of this weights here. I think the material itself is good. The quality is good if you look at it. I was actually surprised that the finish is actually it's quite professional, and then looks a little bit expensive if you look at it. But anyway, so here we go. If you see, it's kind of balanced right now, but later on I'm gonna use that camera. So we're gonna be doing a little bit this. But so I already have my sorry. So I already have my mic stand. So I already have a stand here. It's actually a microphone stand that I'm gonna use later on to balance this one. So we're gonna check if this is actually gonna be a good stabilizer. Okay. So now we got the stabilizer. I was able to okay. So if okay, alright. So if you notice, the stabilizer is actually tilting down. This is actually the release button. You actually pull it up like that, and then the adjustable nub here, where you can actually put in more weights here, something like that. So basically you can also do like I think I need to adjust. So if it's not that balanced, so I need to adjust this right now. I've had some problems balancing this stabilizer. I've had some issues earlier because of the this one here. The legs are not really that. You really need to find the balance here. But I was able to find the balance. It's actually here in my camera, at least. So it seems kind of okay. I think I still need to adjust it. All right, so it's still wobbly. I still need to do some adjustment. I actually have my stand here, so you can actually search online how to balance those stabilizer. So they have tips, so it's pretty much the same, but I guess it kind of work like how it's supposed to work. So okay, hold on. So it seems to pretty much let's try to apply this thing. Okay. Okay. All right, so it kind of flies, just a little bit wobbly. Kind of tilts like this, just a little bit, and like that. But if I probably later on I can work it on the balance itself, and if I can do that, then this should be worth the buy. By the way, setting this one up, it actually didn't take me long, but finding the right balance here, that's I think that's the hardest part to fly this one up. All right, so I guess this should be. I guess this stabilizer is okay. We just need to have like a little practice and a little patience in terms of balancing it, as well as all stabilizer. It actually it's kind of it's hard to balance, but I guess this should be okay. I think I actually made the right decision of getting this one. So I'll fix this one up later on, and I'll probably post some videos online later on if I. Alright, so you can probably subscribe to my channel, and then later on I can give you updates or upload the video. Alright.